Gar, I know this isn't where you wanted to end. You and Tony, it's a back and forth. We've talked about this. Everybody's talked about it. Tony, Gar, Tony. And we were talking one little mistake, and that can set you back. When that happens to you, how do you get yourself out of that, hey, I made a mistake, but I need to continue?
It's just, if you worry about it, worrying about it is not going to do anything. You're just going to ruin yourself, and you're going to think about it, and then that's the way it is. But so I just don't worry about it. But it's we got a race tomorrow. You got to look on the bright side. We got a race tomorrow. The car's in one piece. We get to start on the front. There's all good things tomorrow. We're looking pretty good tomorrow, so I'm excited.
You are probably my most favorite driver I have ever interviewed in any series of any class of my entire 10-plus career, because you're just like, hey, we made a mistake. We got tomorrow, and that's the bright side. You know, my car's not totaled. We got good weather. I got a good crew. But speaking of weather, tomorrow, possibility of that R word we never like to say, how is that going to change your setup, everything going into that?
Well, we don't know if we really hope it doesn't rain tomorrow, because we don't really know if we're going to run if it rains, because my dad told me if I crash it in the rain tomorrow, then I have to pay for it. So I don't want. That's not something I want to do. And we crashed a car last weekend at Lime Rock and totally scrapped the car. So it's been kind of a rough couple weeks for us. So we don't want to crash cars. And this isn't for points. This is just for fun. And racing in the rain isn't that fun. So if it's raining, we'll see how wet it is. But we didn't even bring rain tires, so that could be it. But I hope it doesn't rain. And the car's good if it doesn't rain, so we're okay, I think.
Well, I just want to ask you one last thing, just because I love your positivity. For anybody, any young guy, young woman out there that wants to get into racing and realizes and see this like, hey, I wrecked this car, I didn't finish in the top 3, I didn't podium, I didn't do this, what would you give them that advice, just because I love your positivity?
Just stay the biggest thing is you have to stay positive. Yeah. You have to stay positive. If you focus on the negative, you're just going to focus on the negative, and you won't get better. So you have to look at the glass half full, look at what you've been doing, just have a competent or have an awareness of what you're doing and how what you're learning, and for a less experienced driver, every practice session you can learn something. You learn something every practice session. I've had several people say like that aren't as or that are newer to this sport and stuff, and say, I won't go out in this practice. I can't learn anything anyway. It's like, no, you really can. It's every you need to learn. You need to be able to try and learn something every lap that you turn. So it's being aware and being aware of what you're learning, and being just aware of what the surroundings that will make you a better driver and yield better results eventually. So it takes time, takes practice, takes determination and everything, but it's all a big team effort too. So it's you have to have a good team, you have to have a good car, you have to have a good driver and a good mind. So it's mindset is everything. You can be it's 100% a mind game. So yeah, you have to use that to your strength.
No, that's absolutely correct. I mean, you're hearing it from Gar. You need to have the mindset, the determination, and also the positivity, which Gar has. Gar, I am excited to see you.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. Yes. If you're not having fun, why are you doing this? I never understood people will get, like, sometimes the NASCAR drivers do it. Oh, it really grinds my gears. But
are you being Peter Griffin right now?
I might. But they get out of the car, and the first thing they do is complain about racing cars. It's like, you're going to go to the fans, and you're going to go and complain that you got to go drive race cars today. Really? You're going to go complain that you got to drive race cars today. That is an awesome thing. And being positive and showing that you're having a blast is one of the most important things as well. So it's fun is fun. I think fun is on top. Fun is definitely on top.
We'll swipe everything. You go fun, focus, determination, and positivity.
Positivity and fun.
And fun again. There we go. We got that from Gar. Well, congratulations. I know, like I said, it's not where you want to be, but you got tomorrow. Fingers crossed that there will be no rain. Fingers crossed to you. I'm excited to see what happens.
Thank you.
Thank you.